We're almost at the beach, and I wanted to film like a whole intro, etc. But we just arrived at the island Gili. We're sitting in the boat. This is Padang Mai, and we got here by taxi from Cinnamon to Padang Mai, and we paid around, but not around, exactly 300,000 rupiah, and we waited for like over an hour, I would say, or almost an hour until we could board. And as you can see, the seats are like comfortable. They're also loading all the luggages, etc. We just dropped our stuff. Oh no, we have lunch. And then we dropped our stuff at the hotel that we are staying at, and it was so extremely hot, and the air conditioning, I don't know, I hope it's working, but it didn't really blast, so it was still extremely humid and hot inside of the room. So we just threw ourselves out, walking to the beach, and we were just hoping to find a good spot on the beach. So I'm just going to dip into the water. Let me tell you my first impression. It's a very cute small island. They have so many nice places where you can sit, but also cute clothing stores. How they designed everything and how the island looks, it's very inviting and also very, I don't know, happy vibes. Okay, so it's around lunchtime, or actually we do have to order food and drinks. So initially we just ordered drinks. And then the guy came and he said, and is there something you want for food? And we just ate. So I asked like, do we have to? And he said, yes, you would need to also order food. We ordered actually bitterballen, which is a Dutch snack, but they make it different here and it's also bigger. And we also have the spring rolls, right? So these are the bitterballen, these are the vegetarian spring rolls. Really curious to the bitterballen, still hot. It's good. The part with the minced beef is actually really good. Well, and now the spring rolls. Also good. Both approved. So I think the water was 35,000. The bitterballen were 50,000 and the spring rolls for 45,000. It's super bright. I can't really see. Hi. Dat zijn ze. The first thing we did this morning was renting a bike. Because honestly, yesterday when we were walking around on the island, even though it's a small island, the distances are a little bit too far away in this heat especially. So a bike was definitely necessary to get around on the island. So we rented it this morning as the first thing. And this bike cost 50,000 per day per person. So in total it was 100,000 just for today. We are going to Coffee Roastery, It is located in the middle of the island, so it's very close to our stay. That's what we're heading now. Grab some coffee, matcha. The beach on the east side of the island, like northeast side, and this beach is mostly known for their idyllic white sand beaches and blue waters. And we visited already this morning by bike just to see what it looks like. But it was the ebb and flood, so the water was way back and you couldn't really swim in the water. But right now, oh my god, this is beautiful. Literally the first thing I want to do is just zip in the water. Oh my god. It's just, I don't want to say pebble because these are not just regular stones. I think this is coral reef, but then basically that, I'm not sure. And there are just a lot of boats in general. So I hope it's not like dirty water. It's actually so much nicer to walk with slippers, so I would definitely recommend flip-flops, sorry. So I would definitely recommend buying or bringing your water shoes. It really hurts. But look at this, guys. It's super blue water, super clear, and the beaches are indeed white sand. And because this is so undeep, you can stand until like back there, which is crazy. Regarding the cost, you're just laying on the beach itself without having these actual beds where we can lay on. Connected to one of the hotels or restaurants behind it, you have to pay for it, which makes total sense. So yesterday we had to pay for it, but now, because it's not always necessary, we don't really mind to lay here. So the beach is going to cost us €0. I went to get a juice from one of the places behind us. I just love how cheap everything here is, because I think this is the cheapest place I traveled to so far. Juice that you can make yourself, like custom make, with a lot of ingredients, unlimited. It's like 42,000, and that is including the price for the credit card fees, banana, mango and orange together. Oh, very good. Wow. So this one is just $2.50 for the complete fruit juice. So the later it gets, the busier it gets on the beach, which is funny because I initially thought that, you know, early in the morning you just want to go to the beach, enjoy, and then later on the day you just want to, I don't know, go and sit somewhere. But I feel like here the island life is a little bit more different, because in the morning, like literally no one is on the beach, also because of the ebb and flood. And in the afternoon it gets really hot, so the first thing, like the only thing you want to do is just lay on the beach, etc. So it is already past 3 o'clock, and this is the time when it gets busy on the island. We are currently sitting at a poke place. I think it's fairly new, I'm not quite sure. But it's like located in a side street, so it's not on the main street where you have all the restaurants, so you have to look for it. So cutely done, like extremely colorful. Okay, gigantic round table in the middle where you can sit with multiple strangers, basically. And this is the large poke bowl that I have. On my poke bowl is with rice, tofu, avocado, cucumber, beans, papaya, etc., like the usual I have. But they make their sauce, they mix it homemade, kind of special than what you would taste somewhere else, what makes it a little bit more unique. We had such a lovely talk with the owner of the poke bowl restaurant. It was a guy who already lives here for I don't know how many years, and he opened this together with his wife. But to hear his story and like how he experiences this island is crazy. It was really eye-opening in a way. But anyways, what I wanted to say is on this island you have a movie night every night, which is really cool actually. Yesterday it was A Star is Born, and today it is Mamma Mia. So you can just sit there and watch a movie together with everyone else. This is frozen cashew cream, and it's topped with strawberries, avocado and cookie crumble. It's a very interesting combination, but it actually tastes very sweet and cookie-ish, which is really good. I would never expect avocado in like a dessert, but it's actually very creamy and it makes it really soft.